Hello. That's what happens when you try and record after you've just got up. What noise was that? Hello and welcome back to Webcast News. I don't really have a lot of intro to say after what I just tried to do then and what my voice just did, so I'm going to get into the news. And firstly is Kanye West. No, don't click off, you knew what you were getting into, you've seen the title, you click the video. And of course it involves Twitter, and it involves a picture that Kanye West put up with the tag Day 3, in which he's listening to Sufjan Stevens' Death with Dignity. Now that seems alright, but people quickly picked up on the first 3 tabs on the screen, and those people included fellow musician deadmau5. But then actually going on to why this is a news story, which is the 3 tabs. The first tab shows a search for Xfer Records Serum. The third tab links to it as it shows a top 50 search for VST/AU, which all led to the second tab, because Kanye West don't do things in order, which was Pirate Bay Torrent Xfer. So seemingly it looked like Kanye West was trying to illegally download a sound synthesizer. By the way, just throw out there, this version of Serum is worth $189. But I suppose when you're $53 million in debt, you have to try and get around it. So he was trying to illegally download it. As I said, one of the people who picked up on this was fellow musician deadmau5, and he was not happy at all. He decided to tweet at Kanye West, "What the fuck? Can't afford Serum? Dick." And then Kanye West obviously wasn't going to take that insult lying down, and he went on another one of his famous Twitter rampages. And there's one thing that I'm actually amazed by before I actually get into it. He only has 647 tweets. From the amount of times he's been in the news for tweeting like giant paragraphs and basically novels, he only has 647 tweets, which is a bit surprising. But anyway, first tweet starts off with, "Okay, very serious question." Then carries on with, "Whose job is it to carry the head on the plane? Hashtag. He wrote hashtag in between 2 hashtags. That doesn't make it a hashtag. That doesn't even make sense. Do you check the Mickey Mouse head or carry on? Hashtag. Does it get hot?" This is my first time really reading these, and I don't even know how to react. Okay, another super serious question. Is there a portable fan situation? Kanye, where is this going? Yes, he is known for wearing a giant mouse head, but that kind of is where he gets the name. Hashtag, oh for God's sake, just put hashtag again. You raised Tidal subscriptions by a whopping 3 mouses downloads. I'm guessing it just means 3 in general. Hashtag, I'm bored. Hashtag. It's not even hashtag, it's just the number symbol. I'm just gonna say number symbol from now on, because that's what it is. It's not even hashtag. When you get married, will your wife have a giant Minnie Mouse head? Number symbol. This brightened up my day. Thank you, deadmau5. That is what his name looks like, to be fair. Do you do birthday parties? My daughter loves Minnie Mouse. Can you please bring the Minnie Mouse head? Not yours. She specifically likes Minnie Mouse. I need you to perform at her party with specifically a Minnie Mouse deadmau5 head, not a Mickey Mouse deadmau5 head. Yeah, he's finding this so funny, isn't he? I'm very detail oriented. I will know the difference, so don't try to just throw a bow on the original head. I want to stream you performing in a Minnie Mouse head on Tidal Hi-Fi. Alright, we're going to go back to the people who actually sponsor you, when it was shown that you were using YouTube to listen to music literally a few hours ago. Kanye West, everybody. I think what we gathered from this was, it's easy to anger Kanye West, and it's pretty funny to anger Kanye West. So keep doing it, everyone. And then moving on to an update on the Adam Johnson case, where it looks like there is finally going to be an end. I spoke about this story more in depth a couple of videos ago, so I will link that in the description down below so you can go and check it out if you missed that one. But in basic terms, Adam Johnson was at court for grooming and sexual activity with a 15-year-old girl. On the first day of the trial, he straight up admitted the one charge of grooming and one charge of sexual activity with a child, which involved kissing. However, he denied 2 other charges of sexual activity with a child, but the court came to a decision on those 2 charges yesterday. Johnson was found guilty of one charge of sexual activity with a child, which involved touching. However, he was found not guilty of the other charge, which involved oral sex. However, with the 1 count of grooming and 2 counts of sexual activity with a child, Johnson now faces time in jail, and he was told straight up by Judge Jonathan Rose that he is pretty much going to get time in jail with a span of either 4 to 10 years. And he also told Johnson, "You can say goodbye to your daughter. A prison sentence will mean you will not see her for some time." Which sounds terrible, but it's completely true and pretty much deserved. And what makes this a lot worse is that when he was actually texting and WhatsApp messaging the 15-year-old girl, his girlfriend was heavily pregnant with his first child. Way to throw your life away. However, now his girlfriend has said that they are not together and they are just friends now. The sentencing for Johnson will take place in the next 2 to 3 weeks, and obviously it's a pretty bad situation for him, but a pretty good situation for the 15-year-old girl, even though she actually, according to the court and jury, told a lie at one point, because she said of the kissing, she said of the touching, which was all true. He's been found guilty of that, but she also said that they had performed oral sex on each other, and that wasn't true. That was found not guilty, so she obviously escalated that a little bit further than it actually went, but I'm still not saying that it was fine. That is still a horrific thing to do. However, in all of this, Sunderland Football Club have actually somehow found themselves in a bit of trouble from people, because whilst Johnson was maintaining his innocence, he was still playing for Sunderland, still training with them, and Sunderland were still paying him his £60,000 a week wage. And Johnson was only fired from the team in February of this year. Bearing in mind, he was arrested March 2015. However, in a statement from Sunderland Football Club, they said, "Had the club known that Mr Johnson intended to plead guilty to any of these charges, then his employment would have been terminated immediately. Indeed, upon learning of the guilty plea on the 11th of February 2016, the club quickly acted and decisively in terminating Adam Johnson's contract without notice. This has been an extremely difficult time for all involved. The victim and the family have endured an unimaginable ordeal for the last 12 months, and we trust that they will be allowed to move on with their lives without further intrusion or public scrutiny." So with an end to this finally coming and a sentencing set for 2 to 3 weeks' time, obviously I will be mentioning this story again when it's actually confirmed how long Johnson will spend in jail, and he fully deserves it. Way to ruin a career. And then finally for today, on Tuesday on the Disney Channel, yep, that's a weird start to a story anyway for the news, High School Musical 4 was announced. Now this is 8 years on from High School Musical 3 and 10 years on from the first High School Musical, and there is no current air date set for the film, but my only response is, oh god, kill it with fire. But there will still be people excited for this, so there you go. And that is it for today's video. I think I've probably stepped on about 3 landmines and probably said something that will offend someone at least. But it's the news, it's difficult not to do that. So if you have actually enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you go and hit the subscribe button as well for more videos in the future. And as always, thanks for watching.